EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Street, Cougar 19. Check out.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
3rd down and 10.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession and extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets free inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aleem McNeil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Intercepted by the Lions.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Here we go.
Fields. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take it on in. Safe round. Touchdown, Detroit. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a big 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. Back to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We are through 1. 21-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
A 1st down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Fields. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
A gain of 16 yards.
1st and 10.
1st down, Lions.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
17 yards. And the
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Josh Metellus on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. 58.
To throw is Fields. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 3:19. Get that.
To throw is Fields. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
551, 12 no. Delta.
To Slav, a man in motion.
Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by Gibbs. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job.
And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Russell, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Third and long.
Here we go. Trim square. Go.
Now Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready up. Tag. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flushed to his left. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Pick up.
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get it.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, ready.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go,
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Green 19, set.
Play action now for Fields. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. 1st down, Detroit. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's Fields. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Ready.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 touchdown. Let go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, and that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Minnesota.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage of it.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Bronco 80. Bronco 80. Ready,
He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. 319. Can I see that?
Fields now to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. As he threw it, that pass ball seemed to be.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, it's Fields. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and lose the chains.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He's going to tuck it, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Detroit. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down.
Hey!
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Drop 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Mason. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 12 then. It'll be a Vikings first down.
The Vikings.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Cowboy 80, go!
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Jameer Gibbs out of the backfield.
It's now second and 10.
It's second down.
25-yard line.
Here we go. We good. Go.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Chip slant. Green knight. Hey. Hey, kid.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 15.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down.
Well, the ball's out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Here we go, shot. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary has been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight. but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this point.
Conversion.
That's pulled in. And they're able to take on a two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
14 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. When I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 4. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a huge play for Detroit. 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
No jump. Ready? Green 19. Good. Right. Right.
Fields to throw. To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Ready? Get him, get him, get him.
A run. And here's Mason. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Hey, smash. Go.
Back to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go. Start it again. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's got another one. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one into the hands of Down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. TJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on him.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Cowboy 80. Push, alert, push.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
1st down, Fields. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Now Fields. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds, gained just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes.